Despite facing an unprecedented economic crisis that led to the suspension of numerous infrastructure projects due to a lack of funding, Sri Lanka is optimistic about resuming and completing these projects faster. The government, grappling with the aftermath of declaring bankruptcy through defaulting on sovereign debts last April, hopes to secure foreign funding and grants, including support from the International Monetary Fund. In the 2024 budget proposal presented to Parliament, there is a commitment to allocate an additional 55 billion rupees to complete projects halted during the economic crisis and to accommodate other capital expenditure proposals. The President highlighted the introduction of a new mechanism for approving development projects and the establishment of a government committee to review new projects. Following the committee's recommendations, the Minister of Finance will grant approval, aiming to boost economic growth through increased capital expenditure. According to budget, majority capital expenditure distributed between Ministry of Transport and Highways and Ministry of Finance, Economic and National Polices, as amounting 355 billion rupees and 253 billion rupees in respectively. To achieve fiscal and debt sustainability, the government plans to raise capital expenditure to 1,200 billion rupees, equivalent to 4% of the gross domestic product. This will involve transferring 55 billion rupees from the vote of the National Budget Department to the capital expenditure vote. Additionally, projects funded by foreign loans and grants, temporarily suspended due to the economic challenges, will resume after the completion of foreign debt restructuring activities, according to the President. The Minister for Finance announced that work on more than 200 development projects, initially supported by foreign aid, is set to recommence in the first quarter of the next year, buoyed by the second tranche of the IMF. The successful passage of the 2024 state budget and the expected release of funds from the IMF, along with anticipated installments from the World Bank and the Asian Development Bank, are viewed as positive developments. The state minister emphasized the crucial role played by the operational procedures of the country's creditors and other multilateral financial facilities within the financial framework of the IMF. Despite facing criticism in Parliament for the agreement with the IMF, the government acknowledges the need to strengthen the tax network to increase revenue and manage expenditures effectively. The President proposed measures to enhance the tax network in the interim budget of the previous year, and these efforts have been reinforced in this year's budget. While grappling with economic challenges, Sri Lanka remains optimistic about its recovery, evident in its commitment to resuming crucial infrastructure projects and implementing measures to bolster the economy's stability. The government emphasizes the importance of pragmatic decision-making to avoid a worse situation than the previous economic crisis, urging a focus on solutions rather than political posturing.